This is the Talking About the 23 Sneaker channel. Talking About the 23 Sneaker channel. This is毎日アップするので毎日見てください. Please do check out my content every single day because I do drop content every single day. And today I'm wearing black. I've got my black and white Oreos back here, the Yeezy 350 V2s. I'm wearing black. I've got the black guys back here because I'm in mourning. I'm in mourning for the Yeezy line because they brought out an absolute stinker of a sneaker, and that's what we'll be looking at in today's video, the upcoming release of the Adidas Yeezy 350 V2 Antlia. As I said in the introduction, it's all about the Adidas 350 V2 Antlia today, which is an awful name for a sneaker because it's an awful looking sneaker. Now, I'm sure Adidas don't want me to pan their sneaker, but I'm going to. And that might not help my channel grow and it might piss people off out there, but I honestly think this is a really ugly sneaker. There's not much on this sneaker that I can get behind at all. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try and bring you a review of that sneaker and do my best to talk about it in pleasant terms, if nothing else. Before we do that, let's get into that Japanese lessons that we've been doing this week. So far this week we have eigo, no, jimaku, wo, osusume. They were the 5 words that I've given you so far this week. And then the 5th word I'm going to give you is shimasu, which in Japanese means do. If you do something, you shimasu, it's to do something. So eigo, no, jimaku, wo, osusume, shimasu. Those 6 words in the last 6 videos will make a whole sentence that we'll talk about in tomorrow's video. But today's word that I want you to check in on is shimasu, which means to do. And I will use it in Japanese right now as I speak about the channel. Eigo no shimaku, eigo no jimaku o osusume shimasu. Eigo o yomi nagara, eigo o kiki nagara, wakariasui to omou no de, eigo no jimaku zehi, click してください。読みながらコンテンツを見てください。日本語の字幕を入れたいんだけど、手動に入れないといけないので、できません。だから英語の字幕をおすすめします。And as people just heard, you probably heard me saying the words that have been in the Japanese lessons throughout this week of videos, the 英語の字幕をosusume shimasu, those 6 words in there. So I hope that's helped anybody out there learn a little bit of Japanese. Also, please do hit subscribe down below and try to watch for as long as possible. I'm trying to increase the watch time on my channel to help me get this channel to be successful. So please do drop a subscribe, but also watch for as long as possible. 登録も長く見ることもお願いします。登録するとチャンネルの助かるので登録をOkay, and without further ado, let's get into this extremely ugly Yeezy sneaker. Now, to be honest, full disclosure, completely my opinion, this is what I truly believe, but the translucent stripe that has come out recently since the end of December in 2018 on the side of V2s is tending towards a sort of pale yellow in color. And if you look at things like the hyperspace, even the terraforms, is there anything else that I could compare it to? If you look at those sneakers that sort of yellowed color to, even the statics themselves have that kind of, the translucent stripe on the side has a sort of yellowed color to it. And I wonder, I really seriously wonder if they've tried to find a colorway to match that translucent stripe. Now with the triple blacks that dropped recently, you could see that they colored the translucent stripe very clearly and that matched the upper of the sneaker. So you've got a colorway and they matched the stripe to it. But it looks like on these guys, you've got the stripe and they've matched the colorway to it. But that's not the main feature on them. The main feature on them is that, like the statics and like the triple blacks from last week or the week before, these come in 2 variants. One is a regular and one is a reflective, so a non-reflective and a reflective one. And what was interesting to me when I was researching about these sneakers and digging into them was to see the difference between the 2 uppers on the sneakers. You can see very clearly that the reflective and the non-reflective from this picture up here have very different uppers, even in standard light, which was kind of interesting to me. Now, both of the uppers aren't too bad really when taken on their own, but it's just the whole sort of aesthetic of the sneaker that I just like, whoa, I just find that a really ugly looking sneaker. And then literally hits rock bottom and figuratively hits rock bottom by doing something that I just do not agree with. I said earlier, osusume shimasu is recommend something. Osusume shimasen. I do not recommend that you put a gum sole on a shoe like this. It looks absolutely awful. I talked about it with the semi-frozen yellows, how I didn't think they should have a gum sole on them. And there was something else recently as well that had a gum sole on it. But anyway, you can see with these sneakers that they have that gum sole on them. I just think a gum sole on a 350 especially. I wonder actually, I've never tried this before. Let me have a look at these bad boys here. And this, no, these are totally different actually. Well, they're not totally different, but this could actually make a pretty good thumbnail for a video about a different shoe, the Antlia. But what I was looking at was this part back here, and you'll see from the screenshot up there, and then compare it to this part back here, the place where I guess it's these four lines here come together, because it's a gum sole, and then the midsole section is not the same as the gum sole section. I think it looks pig and awful, if I can be blunt. Of course I can be blunt, it's my own channel. But the gum sole, yeah, I just don't think it looks good on these at all. I really can't, I can't get behind them. I don't think they look good on any Yeezys. I don't think Yeezys are constructed in such a way that a gum sole will look good on them. Unless there's a way to get this midsole section here to be the same color, so there's a whole gum sole effect. I don't think it's possible to do that. And I think it's at the detriment of these Antlias as well. So basically, it's a shoe that I don't like at all. I really like Yeezys. I really like V2s, 350 V2s, I should say. I'm not a huge fan of 700s or 500s, but 350 V2s, I really, really like them. Have liked them since the original sort of iterations. I've liked them with the stripe on the side as well. So when I do say that I really don't like this shoe, it's coming from a place of honesty and a sort of legitimate thought about the sneaker. It's not just a case of me sort of, you know, running with a herd or whatever. I just don't like this shoe. I think it's big and ugly. And then tomorrow I have to come back again with another 350 V2, so it'll be interesting to see how that fares up against these guys today, because there's not that much difference in the colorway, but we'll see. It's always good to sort of review things and have differences of opinion, so if you do have a difference of opinion, please tell me in the comments down below. For now, it's time for me to sign off, and thank you for checking out my content. Please do hit subscribe down below to help grow the channel, and with that being said, I will see you tomorrow.